Okay, welcome back to SRS Chess, or if you've never been here before at all, then welcome. I've been playing Leela Peace Odds with no knights all this week, but Leela Peace Odds bot was taken the night off last night. It got all of its union hours, and its overtime was not approved. So I went back to playing the Leela Queen Odds bot, which took me 8 days to beat. Check down either in the video description or on my main channel for the playlist, which has all 8 days, all 8 wild days. Um, that reminds me of the Adam Sandler Hanukkah movie. I believe it was called 8 Crazy Nights. I did not see it, but I certainly knew of it. So Leela Queen Odds, extremely difficult bot, has beaten many of the best players in the world. I should play e4 right there, and if I played e4, he could take, I could take, and we'd all go home happy. I did give him one opportunity to, I don't know, to like sack the rook, um, something like that. And if not sack the rook, take my pawn with his dark squared bishop, which makes a lot more sense. So a lot of these moves are going to be difficult to find, extremely difficult to find. And I will, from the position that I panic in, if I panic, just if I panic, I'll be taking that position, playing on from it against Stockfish level 8, see what I can learn from the experience. And if you'd like to join me in my quest for knowledge, then watch the video, uh, see the position, and then you can go down into the video description and copy the Fen and play along, and then comment, like, share, and subscribe, and let me know how you did at this challenge and if it made any more sense to you than it appears to me. Um, so just because of what I've been talking about on Substack the last few days, I thought that maybe that there would be people, especially when I stop in and watch other chess streams. I do get the idea that there are still people who either um, who either didn't really have anything to do with what happened to me at chess tournaments that I complain about all the time. Just kidding, not all the time, but sometimes. So some of those people are probably like genuinely not guilty of doing anything wrong. And then there are other people who I think, because their ability to discern between real and imagined is so entirely diminished, that they might still believe that somehow I'm playing unfairly, and perhaps they would concoct a conspiracy theory claiming that because there were people who acted like they were members of a cult when I went to play in-person chess, and then I lost some of the games while a cult of witch hunting residents of Salem stood around acting sort of witchy themselves. I would argue they were acting sort of witchy themselves. But yeah, it would be funny if to this day they still had the delusion that I have not played fairly at any point. And it would be just that. It would be a delusion. So now I'm noticing that if I take the pawn, his rook can just slide over uh, one file. Yeah, that's what I was describing. And when I play this, it looks like he'll be able to win a piece. I can push that pawn. I should have just pushed that pawn. I should have just pushed that pawn. And now I'm going to lose the bishop. But I I'm not sure why did I do that? I'm gonna I'm guessing that was a mistake. Oh, I also had almost nowhere to go with the queen. I'm not sure if I would have lost it or not, but yeah. So now I'm very hesitant to not take or to take that pawn because he takes my pawn. And so now do I just go back? And the answer is yes. And so now I keep pushing. If you don't know what I'm talking about with the whole Substack thing, you can find my Substack. I believe in you. And now I didn't see that I didn't see the uncovered attack on my queen, And so it took me like 5 to 10 seconds to completely reset what I was doing and figure out what do I got to do. So now I'm up a pawn and an exchange. I'm still winning, so I have reset by now. Now he can check me and win my rook, but he does not. I wouldn't win my rook, but it would probably be further losing actually at this point, but I'm not sure. Um, so now I have two rooks and I am still up a pawn. So he has closed this a considerable amount. But hang on for the rest of the thing about the Fed, because this position, well, you ain't seen nothing yet. So now he's going to try to use both of his minor pieces to get me. And my king goes up, king goes up, king goes up. Now I could have just, I think maybe I could have, if I won that pawn, I definitely could have traded one of the rooks for, I could have traded both of the rooks for the knight and one pawn. I might have still been able to do that, but I definitely would have been able to do that. Um, if I had won the pawn. So that was like a 3-move sequence. I'm not actually even entirely sure how he got me to do that. That was impressive. All right, the position of the day has come and gone. I'll do a little edit in the editing room so that you know what it is. It was very recent. I had to play like 50 games before I won a single game. So it took me a very long time. So you want to see it? Great. Okay, so I had blundered 3 times. I played about 85, 90%. This is a little bit of like a kind of dim. It's a little bit of a dim recording I have of this. I think I just have to reset stuff, so I will do that. Every move that I haven't played so far loses. So one of the cool things about engines that I don't think people get to really learn is that like the position that Leela got into here. So just as a virtue of me being the human, my position is like every single move except for one loses on every move, almost no matter what he plays, as long as he plays like one of the decent moves. Leela has like 7 different moves, or I'm sorry, Stockfish has like 7 different moves it can play. Leela set up this position that looks like it's completely equal, and the engine evaluates it as such, but it's not really equal because if 2 humans started playing this game, Black would have a very hard time with it. It would be so much easier for White, even though it is a drawn position, and so my goal here is not to win. It was to draw, and it only took me about 50 games, but it would make a lot of sense to a lot of people, I'm sure, that if they found out that I've spent more time on playing chess than anything in recent years, and you know what? I don't think that's any reason to think that maybe I've never cheated. It actually seems like the only logical conclusion.